I would say my weakest muscle group next to, I don't know, maybe my triceps is probably my calves. So for whatever reason, it's so hard for me to stay consistent with my calf workout. So I set up this calf workout where it's not its own workout, it's something that you can do after you do like shoulder day or chest day. So it's a little 15-minute workout routine, 4 different exercises, but you're gonna get a killer calf pump. And I got a few really outside the box tips on how you can develop your calves. So my calves, definitely not one of the strengths of my physique, but also not too shabby. And I remember I used to be obsessed with working on my calves when I played basketball because I thought there was a correlation between having really strong calves and jumping higher. So I think in high school, my calves are probably bigger than they are right now, but I'm gonna definitely put in the work on the calves, try to bring up that weak point. And it's, you know what? I don't care that it's a weak point. I love having weak points because it just allows me to just have an insane level of motivation and drive trying to bring up that weak point. So I know like back in the day, it used to be like shoulders. I got obsessed with working on my shoulders and now it's one of my strengths. And I'm hoping a year from now that guys see my physique and they're like, holy shit, that guy's some monster calves. So want to motivate you guys to work on your weak points. So let's head to the gym, knock out this calves workout. Got the leg press calf raise. This is by far my favorite calf exercise. So what you want to do with this one, the trick is you want to really push off on your big toe on each foot. So a lot of guys, they're pushing off on the other side of their foot. You want to push off right on your big toe. So feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend of the knees, get a good flexion in your ankle. And it's also a really inspiring view because it makes your calves look really small at this angle. So we're going for high rep here. You want to get anywhere from like 12 to 15 on this one. Get a good pump. And then jump over here. So let's do a straight up isometric hold on this. So once again, go off your tippy toes, your big toe. Just get that mind muscle connection, try to squeeze the shit out of your calf. And that's a wrap. So going like 12 to 15 there, try to go for a 30-second hold and you will get a killer calf pump. Next up we got the seated calf raise machine. Standard machine in pretty much every gym. So once again, you want to make sure you're going off your toes. So I see a lot of guys do this and they're off the side of their foot. And if you just think about it, if you're pushing off right here, you're only really feeling it right here. So the whole point is you go off your big toe, you want to feel it right in the center of your calf. So with this one, feet in a good stable position, going off our big toe. Now we're gonna do a little trick at the end. Oh, this gym is humid as fuck, guys. And the AC broke in this gym early this morning, so feeling dehydrated. So really just trying to channel my mind-muscle connection right here in my calf. So I did about 10, and then I'm just flexing, holding it at the very top position. Try to go for 10-15 seconds here. When you fatigue, just hold it at the very top. Holy shit. And that's it. So go 10 to 12 reps and make sure you go off your big toe, hold it at the very top for 10 to 15 seconds, and let's move on. All right, guys, we got the Smith machine calf raise. Kind of mimics a donkey calf raise machine, which they do not have at this LA Fitness. So what I did here is I just put a little Reebok step up. And just like every other calf exercise, we're gonna focus on pushing off on our toes. So get to the edge of the box here, and go down, back up. Get a good pump, go for 12 to 15. Try to keep your toes up for 5-10 seconds on the last rep. That's a wrap. So I'm gonna finish this workout with a little dumbbell squat jump action. All right, last but not least, we got some dumbbell squat jumps, and you're probably thinking more of a quad, hip flexor, hamstring exercise, but this exercise is killer on the calves, especially after you fatigue your calves with everything we just did. And another benefit is it's one of the best exercises for boosting your testosterone and your metabolism. So anytime you can fire up those fast twitch muscle fibers, work on your speed, work on your vertical jump, it's gonna really take your guys' performance to the next level. So what you wanna do here, hold two dumbbells. I got 7.5s here. They don't let us bring in weights from the weight room. I typically will go up to like 15 or 20 on this, but for the purpose of showing you guys, this will work. So kind of just similar to, think if you're doing like a dumbbell squat, you're just like this. The only difference is we're gonna shoot up in the air, jump up as high as we can. So, in honor of Woody Harrelson, here we go. And you guys get the picture. But it's actually really intense. It's kind of like a high intensity interval training form of exercise. So try to go for 10 to 12 reps at the end of your calf workout. And for any guys looking to really maximize your fat burning, get those 6-pack abs, killer exercise. Showing you guys a little progress on where I'm at on the lean bulk. Arms are definitely getting bigger. I have been working my ass off on my bicep peak. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been doing in some upcoming videos, but I feel like my arms are starting to get a lot more full, widening the shoulders, and I've actually been able to put on about 7 pounds already during my lean bulk, and almost at 200. I don't think I've ever been 200 pounds in my entire life. So I wanna show you guys my new favorite supplement, and how I figured out to start taking this is the last couple months I've been training really hard. I'd have a really intense leg day, I'd have a chest day, full body workout day where I just do all compound exercises. And what I noticed, the following day, my weight was actually like 3 to 4 pounds less, and I felt really drained and just lethargic all day. So I was like trying to get a lot of work done and just mentally and physically was worn down. And I realized that my electrolytes were out of balance. So I've been taking this electrolyte supplement right here. And what I do is I take this after I work out. So I take about 1 scoop of this after I work out, and I take 1 scoop before bed. And what it does, it just rebalances your electrolytes. So when you work out really intensely, especially when you do large muscle groups like your chest, your back, your legs, your body gets depleted of electrolytes really quick. And especially like I'm living in Florida right now, and it's like 95 degrees still. And on top of working out really intensely, just sweating outside, you're losing electrolytes if you drink a lot of caffeine as well. So I was doing like a killer combination of taking pre-workout and a lot of caffeine, which depletes your body of electrolytes. I'm out of the humidity, so I'm sweating out electrolytes. And then furthermore, I'm in the gym, busting my ass, losing electrolytes even more. So the best thing that you can do is supplement with this stuff. And I recommend this stuff over Gatorade, just because it doesn't have a lot of like the fructose and the simple sugars. So this stuff is awesome, and I noticed that the next day I actually don't drop weight because I'm not dehydrated, and I feel really energetic following an intense workout. So definitely awesome supplement. I think I picked this up for, what did I pay for this? I think like $8 or $9. It tastes really good. I just mix it in my water bottle. Show you guys one more time. And speaking of filling up those electrolytes, the muscle group that I notice cramps up the most on me is calves whenever I work it out, probably because I skip calf day far too often. That wraps up the calf workout for mass. I'm completely out of breath. So let me know what type of workouts you guys want to see. I don't think we've done an ab workout on the channel in a while, so I don't know, whatever you guys want to work on. I'm just trying to show you guys some really outside the box ways to train. So leave it in the comments below what you want to see. And if you're looking for more tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, head on over to weightgainmethod.com. See you soon, guys. We got the highly anticipated tree trunk leg workout. I know you guys have been really eager to get an awesome leg workout from me, so I got a killer leg workout called the tree trunk workout because it's gonna focus on